JPR Tech here. What's up guys? If you want the functionality of the Apple Magic Trackpad but you don't want to pay over $100 for it, this is probably the only option out there right now. It is the Logicool T651 or the T651, and in other parts of the country this Logicool company is known as Logitech, but since the version I have is the Logicool, here in Japan they use the name Logicool, so I'm gonna focus on that right now. And what it is just a rechargeable trackpad for the Mac. And this trackpad is getting dated now since Apple did redesign their Magic Trackpad with Force Touch, but comparing it to the previous version of the Apple trackpad, the functionalities are almost exactly the same. So even now in 2016, if you don't need the Force Touch on your Mac, then this is the best alternative trackpad out there for all Mac OS X users, or actually Mac OS users out there, because this trackpad does support multi-touch control, and there's even a Windows version out there and it's the T650 version, but we're just gonna focus on the Mac version right now. Since this device is Bluetooth, it is wireless, so you don't have to do it with cables or cords. Only when you're charging do you connect it via a micro USB cord that is already included, or like in my case, I just used a magnetic adapter, which actually I did a review on it a while back. You can take a look, go to my channel and check that video out, and it just snaps on instantly. It's a very convenient way to just give a boost of battery life whenever I need it. And speaking of battery life, this device can last me over almost a week of hard, extensive use. I mean, I use it a lot, all day, every day, and it lasts me for a week. And after a few years of this kind of routine, it still holds a charge. It speaks volumes of the quality that is inside the trackpad. And on the side, you'll find a physical on-off switch rocker button, which also helps you control or preserve your battery life even more. Looking at the design spec, we look up top and it's just covered with a nice smooth sheet of glass, and it's so easy to do scrolling and zooming, and also swiping between pages, or like in the Mac OS, I know you have the virtual desktops that you can even swipe between those. So it's very easy to use with just a swipe of a finger. You do have dedicated corners or click areas, such as the left and right corners for the left-right clicks, and the feeling you get when you push on it is really nice. Very responsive, but it's not too soft and not too bouncy. It's just right for a trackpad. Also, looking around at the design, we can see that it took a lot of cues from Apple, because it is really designed to match with your Apple device or your Apple desktop environment. But this is very useful, especially for those devices that don't have a trackpad included, such as the iMac, the Mac Mini, or even the Hackintosh like I did. Even for a MacBook user such as myself, which already has a great trackpad on it, it can keep the functionality of a trackpad on your desk while your MacBook is, say, docked next to your monitor. Now, going back to the glass surface, we can see from top that it's over 5-inch square, so it's a lot of room to do gestures and scrolling over the long documents and web pages. And speaking of the glass, it is very smooth, and surprisingly, it doesn't leave fingerprints like on my smartphone. So in conclusion, this is a great alternative to the $100 price Apple trackpad, which at the time of filming this review, the Apple Magic Trackpad was $120 at Amazon. When I purchased this Logitech T651, it was running for about $35 to $60, and yep, you guessed it, I got it on a steal for just $35. It's the only reason I went for it. Otherwise, I would have to save up for the Apple version, when at the time it was only $65, so prices has gone up gradually. But regardless, this trackpad is still cheaper than the Apple Magic Trackpad, and it still does about 90% of the work that the Magic Trackpad can do. It has great battery life, it has a physical on-off switch rocker to control your battery life even more, has a smooth surface, so overall I really recommend this trackpad over the Apple version. And there is yet another reason why I really enjoy this trackpad is that they have great support. Logicool has been very cool and generous with updates. For example, every time I have upgraded my system to a new OS, I'm right now rocking the Mac OS Sierra, and yep, after the upgrade, soon after that, we got an update, and the app is called Logicool Options. So if you are using one of these Logicool devices or Logitech devices, I really recommend for you to get the settings or utility settings device so that you can customize your device as you need. So overall, I really recommend this device. It has been working really great for me, and it was the best $30 I spent so far on my Mac. So I really hope you guys enjoy this quick review of the Logitech T651. Hope to see you guys on the next one. And don't forget to check out my other video, which I review its cousin, the Easy Switch keyboard, blueless keyboard by Logitech as well. So thanks again, and see you on the next one. Peace.